What is your position on the construction of additional windmills in Atlantic City, and what other proposals do you have to reduce the city's use of energy?
Oh, now you're talking up my alley.
There's that one issue.
And that wasn't put in binding. As you know, and that's not the single issue. As you well know, that has been the forefront of our campaign, a green New Jersey, not only Atlantic City, a green New Jersey, a green United States. I am for any alternative energy that gets us away from being dependent on foreign oil or foreign energy sources. Because don't forget, in the 1970s, when we had our first energy crisis, what did they do? They held us hostage. You know, we had to go and wait in line to get fuel, and then once we came back online, then we were able to get fuel, but the price was still higher. And that's exactly what they've done 30 years later. They've increased the price now to, let's say, somewhere where they want it for a little while. So now it will slack off, and one thing I am terribly afraid, ladies and gentlemen, that here in the United States, now we're becoming complacent. If you listen to the radio, you'll hear everybody saying, oh, well, it's not too bad now, it's only $2.87 a gallon now. We can't afford to be complacent. We have to keep moving forward. We have to make Atlantic City green with the implementation of our Energy Initiative program, which is also on our website, in order to move Atlantic City so that we don't become dependent and we're not held hostage when these prices start going up again and it isn't reflected in our taxes.
Thank you. Mr. Langford?
Well, I think first we would have to establish, as a matter of fact, whether or not we need additional windmills. As I sit here tonight, I certainly don't have the answer to that question. And so if there is a need for additional windmills, then I would support them. But if not, I wouldn't. That's a determination that would have to be made. Insofar as alternative fuel sources are concerned, I think that your particular product, you may be the only owner/distributor of that product in South Jersey. So, okay, so you can allay my fear that if you, by some miracle, were to become mayor, we wouldn't have to worry about a conflict of interest with the city trying to use your product. And I would be willing to give that a try, but I will say, you won't have city vehicles roaming through the city smelling like French fries, will you?
Can I answer that question?
No. You get the last minute. Next is Joseph's turn.
Well, is it Hammer John time? I walked out of Pinky's Corner last night. He's driving a big red Suburban. It was as long as this cafeteria and making all kinds of noise. You know, I have the same car that he talks his energy thing with. I'm green. I'm for environmental initiatives. I'm for cutting down those SUVs so you don't have to turn them into the kind of car he's talking about. I work in a division of construction and in mercantile, and whoever was buying these cars, they were buying, you see us out there probably, pickup trucks, big 4x4s to go on a little mercantile inspection with flatbeds in the back and things of that sort. As far as the windmills are concerned, I think the state right now is approving them off Atlantic City or something like that. So I'm watching it. I don't know about additional space in Atlantic City. You mean next to the other 5? I mean, you don't want these things hitting each other. I don't know where to put them. We'd have to watch the state. I'm sure it's CAFRA and all those.
Thank you, Joseph.
Take care of it.
John?
Now I can answer that question. In regards to conflict, let's make this, apparently my opponents really don't understand what's going on. In regards to conflict, there is no conflict because what happens is it becomes an in-house project, which is less than having to sub it out to another department or another agency. So we're doing this all in-house in the city of Atlantic City. We're using Atlantic City employees, Atlantic City equipment. Everything is Atlantic City. There's no way that I'm going to derive any personal income or anything from this project. Basically, it is set up in order to help the residents of Atlantic City. My proposal is also to reduce the size of the fleet that we presently use, to convert that over to hybrid vehicles. If everyone here is aware of the Prius that's out, I taught my parents into getting one. Fantastic vehicle. And the police need to utilize that simply because when they're sitting around at a light or on a motor vehicle stop, the engine's shutting off, it's running on electric. We're not using that much gasoline with those vehicles. And as they take off, when they need more speed, it switches back over to the gasoline engine. These are the types of things that we need.
Thank you.